Hey guys, welcome back to the Tukes and Tires YouTube channel. As always, I'm Zach, and this week we're picking up this 1973 AMC Gremlin for my older sister. Wicked.
Hey, is that Timmy's?
Yeah, because we're in Canada. Alrighty guys, well welcome back to the channel. You already heard what we're doing in this video today. So it's a pretty special video. We're actually on the road right now. It's just myself, Zach, and with my older sister, Christy. She's always wanted a classic car, so I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because you already know what it is. But it's been about a 2-hour trip for us to get there. I think we got about an hour left to get there, so we're just on the road right now, actually going to Toronto, to where the car is located. So basically we're going to update you guys once we see the car. The guy we're buying the car from is a little sketchy. Maybe not sketchy, he's just he's very particular, so we're not going to probably do any filming at his place, but once we get to a location we can show you the car, we're going to do that. So basically we just got about whatever left to get there, and then yeah, we'll update you when we can. Alright guys, well if you haven't guessed it yet, you can kind of see what we picked up here. This is my sister's not new, I guess it's old, 1973 AMC Gremlin. So she's going to walk around, show you some beauty shots of it. We're just filling up with some fresh gas here at the gas station. This thing is cherry. It's got a little bit of body rust, which we'll show you once we get home. But this thing is basically perfect. This car is super wicked. We're already getting yelled at by a whole bunch of people. So basically we got a 2-hour drive home. We're going to take it easy. The weather here is pretty nice. At our place it's a little snowy, so we're going to hopefully get it home all right. But this thing's pretty wicked, and we got a pretty cool plan for it once we get her home and we kind of see what we're working with. So we'll meet you back in the barn. Heck yeah guys, we're friggin' ripping in the Gremlin. This thing's pretty wicked. It's cold though, the heat doesn't seem to be operating, but that's perfectly okay. And cars just keep cutting me off on the highway. And everybody's gawking and looking and stuff like that, but I guess that's what you gotta do when you're driving a Gremlin. You just gotta look out for everybody else. Man, this car is so friggin' cool with the turned friggin' aluminum dash in it. Man, this thing is absolutely wicked. Ripping. She got the power. Alrighty guys, well we've made it back home with the Gremlin. You can see it's pretty snowy here. We actually just drove through one spot where we actually had kind of like whiteout conditions, so that was something. But it's definitely cool driving a 70s car in the snow. I think I kind of feel what it used to be like when these cars were all ripping around. We're getting looks as we're cruising down the road. People are giving me the thumbs up, talking to us everywhere. This car is absolutely cool. So we're just gonna get some beauty shots of it here sitting outside, and then we're gonna get in the shop and we're gonna tell you what our plan is with this Gremlin. It's pretty wicked. Alrighty guys, well hopefully it's not too windy out there for you. We actually did get a new camera for the channel over the holiday season, so we're trying that out on this video, and it's a little different than my usual setup, so hopefully with the wind outside you can hear me. But you can see we got the Gremlin in the barn now, and basically this car is like completely original. It's got the original 5-liter V8 in it. This is an automatic car, which is super cool. Apparently that's pretty rare, and everything else is all factory. The guy that we bought this from, basically his family owned this car since it was brand new. He said his dad bought it for his mom when it was about 2 years old, this car. It came off of a used car lot somewhere, I'm not too sure. But then basically his brother bought it from his dad, and then his brother passed away, and then he inherited the car and then had it for about 20-some years. He said it was in his garage, and then basically about a year ago he got everything mechanically up and running on the car, and then he decided to sell it. So this thing is pretty pristine underneath. All the brakes, all brand new, fuel lines, brake lines, everything underneath the engine bay has been replaced. In the next video, when we work on this thing, we'll definitely show you the motor, but we got to keep some things a secret from you guys. But this thing is a great platform to start off. My sister has always wanted a classic car. We've definitely looked at a lot of cars over the years for her, but nothing was ever her. My dad had a Gremlin actually when he was younger, and it was kind of one of those things where we all, it'd be super cool if we could bring a Gremlin back into the family once again. So we found this one for sale on Kijiji. It'd be kind of like Craigslist down in the United States. And yeah, basically this was for sale, and the guy was looking to sell it. And my sister was okay with the price, what we paid for it, and yeah, now it's history. So you guys might be wondering, what are we doing with this Gremlin? So there's a couple ideas tossed up in the air. I definitely want you guys to comment down below which way we should go with this thing. Should we leave it all factory? I think that's lame, because that's not what we do here on the Tukes and Tires YouTube channel. So basically, we're tossed up in between doing an LS swap, which obviously I'm very familiar with, or actually doing like a 3rd-gen Hemi. So obviously this car, like AMC, got bought out by Chrysler, so it would just be fitting if we put a Chrysler motor back into the car. So that might be an idea. Basically, if you go Hemi, you're paying twice as much to do it. So it might be an LS, but we might go with something cool, basically whatever we can find. So definitely comment down below what we should do with this car, because it is super cool. And yeah, we're just trying to keep it alive, but get it so it has better fuel mileage, because the motor that's in it's not bad, but it could be better. And it's kind of a dog. So that's it for this video for the 73 Gremlin. Definitely comment down below, like I said, what we should do with it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we'll catch you next time. And don't forget to salute the beaver. Lacey, what are you doing?